Hello and welcome to your proper behaviour guide for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. If one is often shouted at for ruining your team's day, then this spiffing little guide will hopefully help mould you into a true gentleman or lady soldier. As one would say, out with the spanners, in with the manners. So without further ado, I present to you the Etiquette guide for PUBG. The initial looting of a house is integral to one's survival, so it makes sense not to dilly-dally about when you first arrive on solid ground, even if said house already contains a team member. However, the gentlemanly soldier should know that searching a house already being looted by a fellow team member beyond the first is an extreme no-no. Once crossing that threshold, your teammate has marked that house and its valuable contents as their property, and you'll be nothing more than a common thief. Staying on the topic of loot, we have the spoils of war dropped by a downed adversary. Now, as one should know, every kill is hard earned, as is the bountiful reward of bullets and medicinal beverages. So the last thing you should observe, without permission, is a member of your tightly knit faction raiding the lifeless corpse that henceforth belongs to the shooter. No one likes being outwitted by an observant opponent, but luckily that initial drop to the floor does not spell disaster. One still has the opportunity to be revived by an ally. While it's true that in that moment you are at your most vulnerable, you must resist the urge to continually ask for a revive while your associate fight for their own life.
Down, right, quick, come and get me, I'm down, revive me, just gonna pick me back up, revive me. Can I get some painkillers? Come on, hurry, are you moving?
It reeks of desperation and is unbecoming of a lady or a gentleman. Sharing is caring. This adage is particularly true on the war-torn battlegrounds in PUBG. An extra pot of pain pills or a few extra bullets could be the difference between an ally surviving or falling to your opponent's barrage of bullets.
Kev?
Yes.
There you go, you make it back, buddy.
Oh, he's a lovely one.
One should never hoard an item in the hope that it can be attached to another weapon at a later date. If one has a magnified scope, give it to the gentleman with the sniper rifle. If one has two rifles, give one to the lady with the micro Uzi. Just remember, if you have some to spare, share. Communication is extremely important for a well-oiled team to prosper.
There's one down your end right next to you peeking out the door, Bob.
Yeah, I found him.
Upon spying an enemy, calling out a compass heading along with the relevant positioning information for your chums is not only essential for raining down a hail of spiffing hot lead, but it also serves to increase one's chances of removing opponents from the field of battle. Do not simply start discharging your weapon. This will only serve to confuse and surprise your comrades.
Whoa, who's shooting? Who's shooting?
And thus create a sense of panic. This is unacceptable. One must be unflinching, calm, collected, and most of all, proper.
Kev, there's one left. There's 1v1. There's 1v1. I got no health. Ah, Retro! Help me!
I'm not near you! Kev, get him, Kev, you can smash him, Kev.
I've got no health. He's full health.
Get him!
I can't.
No, shush a minute, I can hear someone
He's not
nearby.
he's not full health, get him!
He is. He's the one that
Kev,
shoots
if
me.
you don't get him, we're all gonna die.
He didn't even see what my
I
punch
can hear
me.
someone walking around.
Ow! Punch me in the
Come on,
dick.
what are you doing?
I'm nearly dead.
Oh, dude! Oh, I'm dead. I should have dropped my gun. I realised.
Oh no, he's raiding you. I killed him! I killed him!
Are you okay?